Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone, how's it going? If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for your support and clicking on this video. Before I start this video, I want to say give it a like, comment something down below, and then also don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see more van life content that I have planned for the future, I have a lot of stuff. So if you want to stick with me, then don't forget to subscribe.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say.
Okay, for this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I find free places to camp. I've been on the road for about 6 months and I have not had to pay one night to be able to camp. I have camped for free every single night. It really helps cut down on the cost of traveling in a van because one of the main expenses is paying for parking. But if you can do it for free, then it can cut it down a lot and make it way cheaper for you. So I'm going to teach you guys how I find free parking. Okay, before I start this video, I just want to say always try to find your parking in the morning or mid-afternoon. You always want to know in the morning where you are going to be parking that night. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is finding parking in a city. So finding city parking is pretty easy, honestly. There are quite a few establishments that actually let you park overnight as long as you call before and ask if you're allowed to and speak to a manager. These places include Walmart, Cracker Barrel, Lowe's, Home Depot, and Planet Fitness. Out of all these, my favorite places to stay would probably be either Planet Fitness or Walmart. Walmart because there's usually police officers at nighttime patrolling the area. They just drive around the parking lot all night, literally. So if anything goes wrong or someone tries breaking into your van or something, there's usually a police officer right there on the spot to help you. Also, Walmart parking lots are lit up at nighttime, so that's nice. And they also have cameras, so just in case anything does happen during the night, you can go inside in the morning and ask them to look at the security footage to see what happened. And the reason why Planet Fitness is nice is if you have a membership, you can go in the morning and go take a shower or go work out, or at nighttime, you can just go in and take a shower. That's the main reason why I like staying at Planet Fitness is because my shower is right there. It's pretty easy. Okay, so how to find these places near you. So I have an iPhone, so that's what I use personally, but I'm sure if you have a Samsung or an Android or something, this will probably work. You just need to use different apps that are similar, whatever your phone has. So on an iPhone, you just open up Apple Maps. And if you have another phone, just open up your Google Maps or whatever. I use Apple Maps. Search whichever establishment you're looking for. Say you're looking for a Planet Fitness near me, just search up Planet Fitness. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but once you search it up, it'll show a bunch of pinpoints of all the ones that are near you, and then you can just find the one that is nearest to you. So say you clicked on a Planet Fitness, usually under it, it'll pop up the number for that specific Planet Fitness. So you just click on it, call them, make sure that you're allowed to park there overnight. Just ask, hi, I was just calling to see if you guys allow overnight parking. That's what I say. And then 9 times out of 10, they'll say yes. And then another good tip is if you're using Apple Maps or Google Maps or whatever, go on satellite view and then you can see the parking lot. So you can see if it's big enough to fit a big RV if that's what you drive or something like that. Or you can see how the parking's laid out. It just gives you a good idea of what to expect before you get there and spend the money driving there. Okay, so my next tip. So this helps if you want to do camping, like actually in the woods, or if you want to try to find somewhere like a parking lot to stay in a city. I use this website. It's called freecampsites.net and it is absolutely amazing. There are some flaws to it, but it's usually pretty good. You go onto it, you just search your location that you're staying in, and then usually it'll pop up like all the pinpoints of places that you can stay for free that are in that area, and then you can click on each individual place and you can see reviews from different people who have stayed there and how their experience was. You can see if they were able to fit their big RV there, what kind of size vehicles that they accept. You can see how noisy that area was at nighttime if it's close to a highway or something. I just like reading people's reviews before I drive somewhere. That site is review driven, so it's just a good way to get an idea before you go to a certain area. And then another thing I like about freecampsites.net is that they tell you what kind of service you're gonna have in that area. Sometimes it's not that accurate, but it's pretty accurate most of the time. My last way that I find free campsites, and this is probably my favorite way to do it, and I definitely suggest trying this out, is going to blm.gov. It stands for Bureau of Land Management. It's basically run by the government. I don't know enough to really tell you guys specifically what it is, but I know how to use it, so that's good. The only downside of this is that there really isn't BLM land on the East Coast or anywhere near the eastern part of the United States. It's really only in the Midwest and the West Coast of the United States. So if you're on the East Coast, it's really not going to help. And I know the struggle because I'm from Maryland, so I traveled all the way down the East Coast. So I was staying at Cracker Barrels, Walmarts, and stuff like that, just those places until I got to the West Coast and I could stay on BLM land. And BLM land's basically just like the middle of nowhere kind of, so it's just like, so a lot of the times if you camp on BLM land, you're just gonna be by yourself pretty much in the middle of nowhere under all the stars and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so once you're on blm.gov, you're gonna look in the top right corner and there should be 3 lines. You just click on it and you'll see a tab that says states, so you wanna click on that. And then you wanna scroll down and select the state that you're trying to stay in. Then you click on camping once you find that, and then it will give you a full list of different campsites that you can stay in that are dispersed camp.
1 hour later.
That are dispersed camping, which basically means that you find a dirt road and then you kind of just drive on it, and then there will be like little turnouts that come off of the road. I'll put a picture right here so you guys can get a visual. This is why I always say before I go to a BLM spot, I always pull up the spot on my GPS and look at the satellite view so I can get a good idea of where I'm going and to see how much room there is. Just like with parking lots, I do the exact same thing before wasting my gas to go there. And then also I want to make sure that there's areas that I can turn around. It's not just like one straight small road that if I get stuck or something I can't turn around. That's important to me. And then also I want to see how many spots are available, because you can see from an aerial view. So if there's only like 4 spots, then they're probably already taken before you go, so there's really no point in going, depending on the season that you're trying to go. But if you see that there's like 30 spots or something like that, then yeah, probably go, because there's definitely going to be a spot open more than likely. I haven't really had an issue trying to find a spot. Every place that I've gone has had open places to stay, and most of the places that I've been, I've actually been completely by myself. I'll show you guys, like right now, I'm in the middle of nowhere in Gunnison, Colorado, so I'll show you guys outside. I'll put like a clip after this to show you guys what I'm talking about. This is BLM land. This is what it looks like. And once you find a spot on blm.gov that you like, or like a camp spot or something, it'll actually tell you underneath the camp spot, like the description of the camp spot, what size RVs that they allow, what size campers. It'll just give you details on different things so that you know what to expect before you get there. So definitely be sure to read that, because if you're driving a big RV, you'd probably want to know if you're going to be able to fit before you go there. So yeah, so that's how I find free camping. I hope that this video was somewhat helpful to a lot of you guys, and I really hope that it wasn't too all over the place. I don't really know how to explain this, especially the BLM thing, because I'm kind of new to it, so it still confuses me, but I've been successful with it, so I wanted to share with you guys, since I always get questions about how I camp for free. And like I said, camping for free can cut down your expenses immensely while traveling in a van, because you can pay up to $30 a night just camping at a campground. How much is that a week? 60 plus 60, 120. So just by camping for free, you could be saving like $150 to $200 a week just by doing that. So, and then also I prefer camping by myself. I don't want to stay in a campground unless I really need to, because there's too many people around you and stuff. A camper here, a camper here, a camper here. People are loud. So yeah, so I really hope that this video is helpful to you guys. This is kind of my normal content. I want to do more videos like this. My main content is just like vlogs and showing you guys like my travels and stuff like that, but I do want to do like helpful videos every once in a while. But I've been trying to post every other day on my YouTube, so I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, hit the like button, comment something below. It just shows that you guys like my videos and it motivates me to keep making them, so I would really appreciate it. I love all of you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time it is when this video reaches you. Peace out. I love you. Bye-bye. Look at everything in the distance. Millie and I are going to try to climb up this whole huge thing later today, because there's like a side to go up the back way and you can just climb up it. But yeah, it's freaking incredible here. So beautiful.